Did you guys see my cat appreciation tweet from yesterday?
No.
No.
About how life imitates art.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
About
Yes.
my
No,
cat's
I
beautiful. She's a little chumby, but
What are you guys' cats is named?
Mine is named. I have two, Junie and Luna.
Oh.
I also have two,
Name-
and they are Bill and QB.
Oh. Well, that's crazy because I have two as well, and they are named Mimi and Milo.
Guys, do we have a problem with our cats?
I used to have another cat.
no.
I've had a lot of cats throughout the years. I had the original two who hated me because I used to, tackle them as a child.
Okay, yeah, I'd
When I-
hate
when
you
I
if you
didn't know.
tackled me all the time.
Well, I actually have, a photo of, you can see the cat in the middle there, and I'm just, baby me is, peeking around the corner ready to pounce on this cat. And then the second photo is just me, grabbing onto the cat and the cat just not having it.
I see you stealth liking my tweet, Zoe. You think I didn't have
so
notifications
cute.
turned on?
It's so cute.
I also, so those were two cats. What were their names? Roland and Stampy? No, something like that. And then I had a bunch of. Let's see. There was Tula and Mochi.
Mochi's a good name for a cat.
Yeah, I know.
It's such a good name.
I also had a squirrel at one point.
Whoa.
Yeah, my dad came home one day and he was like, "Okay, I found this squirrel, so we have a squirrel now."
My sister has a fish named Tag Romney.
All right, guys.
Nice.
I'm loving this cat talk, but let's
Yeah.
do what we were put on this earth to do and talk about those good Asian dramas.
Let's do it.
Drama to ramen.
Welcome back to Drama and Ramen. Assuming that you just finished watching the previous episode of Drama and Ramen and then took a quick break and are now watching this. Welcome back. Drama and Ramen, the podcast where everyone is a third wheel.
Jesus.
No, it's a good thing. It's where nobody belongs in the long run. And
Three wheels on fire. Drama and ramen.
You're hitting really hard.
Damn,
Stefan?
this is what
That hurts.
This is what Marco Rubio felt like.
I am I forgot names. Who are we?
What?
Zoe.
My name is Stefan. I am one of your hosts. This is my good friend.
Marco Rubio.
This is my good friend Marco Rubio. Marco, say hi.
What's up?
Now,
That's right.
Marco.
Marco
Now, Marco,
Rubio's on the
I know
podcast
you're a
today.
huge fan of the Asian dramas, Marco. What's your favorite?
Yes. Guns.
Now, okay. I
Gu-
didn't
Gu-
expect
Gundam?
that, Marco.
No.
Gundam,
Gundam?
where they give the robots and the teens guns.
Mobile
Yeah,
Suit
that
Gundam?
one.
Guys, the only way to protect against mech attacks is to build more mechs. We know this.
That's my favorite trope when in movies where it's there's a bunch of monsters attacking and they're like, what are we gonna do?
Build monsters of our own.
Yeah, build giant robots. It's the only way.
So these are my good friends Simon and Zoe.
Hey.
I hate to break the illusion, but Marco Rubio is not really here.
Oh, darn it, Stefan.
It was such a good impression.
Episode 100, we're getting
They
Marco
would have
Rubio.
never known.
We could have fooled everyone. Yeah, so welcome back to the mess of a podcast that is Drama and Ramen. So what oh, before we begin, we were talking about this in our previous attempt at the episode. But unfortunately, recently a good, not a friend, but well,
I would say a friend.
and yeah, he was a friend too. He was an inspiration. Mr. Ren Osugi, who played the titular dad in Final Fantasy Dad of Light. He passed on recently, a few days ago. And you know, we all already miss him dearly. He was truly a light daddy to us all.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Our good pal. What was his name?
Reno Sugi.
Our good pal Reno Sugi.
So he's such a good pal, in fact, that we had
Oh, wait.
to ask what his name was.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, he was born Takashi Osugi. But I guess he changed his name to Ren Osugi, which I don't know the significance of, but good on him.
This week we watched a very fun drama called Sound of Your Heart.
Yeah, it was Sound of Your Heart is a Netflix original series based on a webcomic, which I actually read prior to even knowing there was a show. Because I'm a bit of a webcomic connoisseur.
Ah, a fine vintage on this one. Sir,
Yes.
that's Homestuck. Put it down.
Is that a Control-Alt-Delete I smell in the distance?
An earthy taste to this one. I don't know how wine works.
Yes, a faint smell of early 2000s video game webcomic.
I had wine once, and it was like the most disgusting grape juice.
I don't think I've ever had wine. I have wined before, though.
Heyo.
Many a times. So, Sound of Your Heart.
Yes.
It follows this average schmuck, just well, not really slightly below average, because as seen in the show, he has lower grades than everyone else, and people also constantly beat him up.
Like Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
I had a dream the other night that a bunch of people beat me up in a parking lot.
Oh, God.
That's it. Carry on.
So he's an aspiring webtoon artist, just trying to make it by and get along with his crazy family.
I have a quick question about the show.
Yeah.
Is this show about the person who made the webcomic, or is this show based off the events that happened within the webcomic?
Well, the webcomic is like the life of, it's kind of a slice of life webcomic.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, this is Simon, the editor for Drama and Ramen, the podcast you are currently listening to. And, well, unfortunately, we had a bit of a problem here where Zoe's audio got lost about halfway through, right about here. Again, you may have noticed Zoe's audio kind of has a tendency to get lost when we record these, but we're working on solving that. But anyway, usually what I do when that happens is I kind of like have Zoe sort of re-record the parts that got cut out, or just kind of redo the summary of whatever she was saying. But with this, there's like 20 minutes of missing audio, and I don't think I can have Zoe re-record all that. So what I'm gonna kind of do here is just try to edit it together so it sort of just makes sense with me and Stefan. So Zoe will return later in the podcast after her audio comes back. But until then, unfortunately, there's gonna be just some slightly awkward Zoe-less audio. So sorry about that, but thank you as always for listening to Drama and Ramen, and hey, stay friggity fresh. Shoot, hold on, let me pull it up. We can call him Yellow Shirt.
Are we doing the main character?
Yeah.
His name is Seok Cho.
Oh, that's right, yeah. But I like Yellow Boy. I mean,
Okay.
wait, no, that sounds kind of racist.
Simon,
now that
you
I'm saying
racist.
I not because of his shirt, which is yellow.
Hey, internet, did you hear that racist thing?
Um,
Art man.
yeah, let's call him.
His name is Art.
Yeah, Artie boy. Um. So yeah, so Artie boy is, he's like,
He's like Peter Parker before the spider bite that made him hot.
yeah, except less so because Peter Parker was, smart, but he's incredibly stupid and gets the worst grades in the school, as we see in the first scene.
Yeah. In like what is probably the most brutal scene I've ever seen depicted in a television show. He walks up to the board where the grades are posted, and his name is dead last. And then the teacher says, "Don't laugh at him, because look at his face. He has to live like that." And like that's the end of the scene.
Yeah,
It's just this teacher being
yeah.
really mean to the boy.
Do they post grades up like that in, Korea?
They do in Persona.
As we all know, Persona is fully true to life.
Because you gotta answer the exam questions, and then you gotta like make sure your knowledge skill is pretty good, so you get a high place, and then you grow closer to all your friends at school.
Yeah. Eventually, we're just gonna make a Persona playthrough where it's just where me and Zoe just kind of slowly back away, and Stefan just kind of gets absorbed in it.
Yeah. Has anyone ever told you Persona is a good video game?
I don't know. Love Brother it's pretty top notch. Is it? Stefan, answer me this: can you date a printer in Persona?
No.
There we go. Inferior.
It's much more problematic than that.
Can you date Ryuji in the latest one?
You can't date Ryuji, and it makes me mad because Ryuji's such a good boy, but you can
Yeah.
date like On, the garbage person. And On's not garbage. I'm sorry. I'm being mean to On. She's actually pretty great.
It's okay, Stefan. I don't think you'll hurt her feelings because she is in fact a fictional character.
But she's so cool. I love Persona.
What?
My head is in my palms right now because I'm thinking about Persona and how good it is.
Plot twist.
Oh,
Stefan
God.
likes Persona.
In April, we're watching the Persona 5 anime. What happens in the show, you guys?
So he gets beat up after that, I think. And he says a quote which I wrote down, which was, "You have more places to be hit when you're tall," which is.
I don't like how mean they are to the person. Like he's not a great dude, but I also don't like when a show is like so mean to a person.
Yeah. Well, it's it's so that eventually in the third act they can recover from that, and either everybody likes them or they realize that they don't need to be liked by their peers to be happy. Yeah. Which is what I'm hoping will happen in the third act of my life.
Oh.
Sorry, that could.
Oh, honey.
I was just trying to make a joke there.
Okay. So after
Okay, let's move on.
After the whole school thing, it like jumps forward in time a little bit, and he's a webtoon artist, like living in his parents' apartment.
He's in that office pitching to the guy, right?
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite scenes in the episode. But he's in the office pitching his webcomic to the guy, and it's like it's about this. It's like a historical webcomic about somebody. I
think it's like Prince Sato or someone.
Yeah, let's call him Prince Sato because. Yeah, sure. And then the guy who's being pitched to is like, no one wants boring historical comics. We gotta spice this up. um, and then he starts going on about the changes he'd make to it as they like play out in a scene, where he is playing Prince Otto, and it's really great. There's like he adds that Prince Otto should have like 16 different personalities, and then he keeps switching between those. There's like he's also on the run or something. I don't exactly remember. It's fun though. Fun scene. 10 out of 10. Also, there's a Mad Max reference at some point.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't remember what it was, but I have in my notes right here Mad Max reference.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what was it?
It was like, those like big carrying platforms that people get carried around on.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of those, and then the person on top was like playing a
That's
fire
right.
guitar.
That's right. He was playing fire guitar, which, if Zoe, have you seen Mad Max Fury Road?
It's
What?
it's a good movie.
Yeah, but I think by far, Red Pajama Fire Guitar Man was the best character in Mad Max Fury Road. In my opinion.
That you're entitled to that wrong opinion, but okay, let's talk about the show.
Yeah. So Art Boy isn't too happy about the changes this guy's trying to make, but I think he goes along with it. And then he goes home to his crazy family.
Whoa. What colorful cast of characters do we got here? The mom is my like personal favorite character in the show because she won me over instantly with the first thing we saw her doing, which was she had the younger brother's clothes in a basket, and she was like, how many times have I told this kid not to like mix the colors with like white clothes? And then like she just puts them all in there. And then, like, later in the episode, we see him come out in, like, this, like, horribly, like, bled, like, set of clothes that's just, like, it was all white, but now it's, like, all blue.
Yeah. And he just kind of keeps him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's going on with the dad?
He farts a lot.
Does he? Was that part of it?
It was a plot point in episode 2.
Did you watch episode 2?
Or are we not supposed to?
I mean, I didn't, but...
Okay. All right.
You can give...
Okay.
Yeah. You can fill us in at the end.
It gets wild. There are several crimes that happen in episode 2, like actual crimes that they get taken to a police station for.
Well, isn't that they get taken to a police station in episode 1 at the end?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not thinking of episode 1?
I am thinking of episode 1, and I just remembered that like other stuff happens in episode 2 that is not as fun as episode 1. I got myself psyched up because I was gonna get to surprise you with these buck wild scenes.
Yeah.
But then I remembered that we all watched those scenes.
Yeah. Well, let's all talk about them together. Because what happened, guys? Should we?
I feel like we can skip to the first buck wild scene.
Yeah. Was that Artie boy or the dad?
I feel like it's the I feel like it's the bathroom situation.
Yeah.
It's most deserving of our...
So what happened with Artie boy in the bathroom?
Oh, wait, me?
I don't know. Whoever.
Hey guys, I'm gonna fly this plane one-handed and like look at my notes at the same time. So
I'll start it.
The bathroom fiasco begins as Artie boy is coming from somewhere, we don't know where. He runs into this bathroom and like grabs a bunch of toilet paper. Now, at this point, I had to pause the show and write down that this dystopian society that they were living in kept its toilet paper outside of the bathroom stall, which
Oh yeah.
which doesn't seem like the best idea.
The best dystopian world concept.
Yeah,
Keeping the toilet paper outside of the stall.
yeah.
That's how we control the masses.
That's how they do it. You got to keep them in the toilet stall. And so he runs into this, and so he uses the last of the toilet paper, and then he has one square left, and some person is like, can I use that? Do you have any toilet paper? And then somehow he takes his jeans off.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think he had his pants off beforehand, and then
Oh, he's one of those.
he
He's like, I can't be
Yeah.
I can't be constrained on my bottom half. I'm on the Wiz Palace.
I can't be confined by these leg cages.
I gotta let it breathe. But then like the stranger in the opposite like stall grabs the pants and uses those as toilet paper.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever been in like a public restroom with no toilet paper and someone hands you jeans? I'd use those.
I don't think this is really a conversation we should get into, actually.
Okay, yeah. It's like it's a Saw movie. To get out, you have to wipe your butt, but with denim. And then like that person leaves, right? And they put the pants in the trash can in their stall.
Yeah.
And so he just has his underwear now, and he still needs to wipe his butt.
I think, and the other guy is like kind of like maniacally laughing as he walks away.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh boy." It was his brother?
Was it? Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's right. That's right. That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
And so this guy does the only logical thing that I could ever think to do, which is wipe your butt with your own underwear and then throw it away immediately. But there's a problem that springs up immediately after he does this. And that
He has no
problem is he has
pants.
nothing to wear on his bottom half.
Yeah. And so then he's trying to figure out how he can conceal those bottomly treasures. And he has like his iPad in there with him, right?
Yeah. Because he's one of those people that walks around with the iPad and takes pictures with it, like a tourist.
Mm-hmm. And so his first thought is, oh, I'll just, I'll put this over the secrets.
the national treasures, if
Yeah.
you will.
I'll put this over the family jewels.
This one, I named this one National Treasure starring Nicolas Cage, and I named this other one National Treasure 2 starring Nicolas
Stefan,
Cage.
don't talk about. Why would you do this on the podcast?
I'm sorry.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
Use those. Cut this out. Actually, just cut out what I said and then leave it in like, Jesus, Stefan.
Just a real long censored noise.
Yeah, just like start at here's and then just like a beep.
Just take like audio of you talking from parts from other podcasts and just like Frankenstein together a nice conversation.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hello, yes, I like to pet the dog. And you're like, Jesus.
Yeah. Simon, you are the greatest editor.
Simon, I love you.
um, but so back to the jewel concealing. Yeah. So his first thought is he'd like put the iPad over the junk, but then he thinks, oh, I'll just put the iPad over my face so people won't be able to see who I am as I blindly run pantsless through the streets.
One of these is a crime. One of these is a worse crime.
The thing is, so he does that. He does that thing. Yeah.
Or is it scarring to himself? Is the question.
I don't know which.
I thought that like he put it over his face to save him from being embarrassed, and people would just be like, "Oh, it's the streaker," and not, "Oh, it's the guy with the webcomic, and now he's streaking."
Yeah. I don't know if this is a which would you do question to bring up on the podcast, but which would you guys do?
I would find a way to I would pull the toilet off of the wall and travel through the sewers.
Fair enough.
I'd flush myself down.
and enter the rat city. Yeah, I think there's definitely I think we've definitely arrived at the conclusion that there are better choices than what was done.
Better choices than crime. News.
Yeah. That's a good Stefan quote. There are better choices than crime. Remember, kids.
Hey guys, I'm running for president.
Yeah, so he does that. But what also happens is that his lock screen on the iPad is a picture of his face, and while he's holding it in front of his face, he turns it on, and so.
I'm sorry, I was remembering just the image of him. Oh man.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud at this show more than I've laughed out loud in a long time.
Me too. It was a funny show.
Yeah, the jokes landed, and it was good.
I don't know if all the jokes landed, but
most
there
of them
was.
Did. It's still a joke from Scott Pilgrim, and it wasn't as good it wasn't as good as that was in Scott Pilgrim, but it was still good.
Which joke was that?
It was when his mom was looking around his room, and it showed who owned what.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right.
It was useless desk, useless posters, useless son.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And then they all realized Zoe's audio was gone. Let's sync up again. Ready?
Yeah.
1,
2,
3,
1,
3.
3.
Stefan, why would you do that?
You guys were expecting 2. I'm throwing curveballs at you. Wham wham. You never expect them.
Okay, but seriously, why does this keep
Stefan,
happening
it's a
to
good.
me?
I don't know.
The next episode we do like this, can you try doing it with Audacity and see if that's better?
Yes.
I feel like Stefan's the only one who hasn't had some sort of technical difficulty.
Simon, you're jinxing me and I don't like it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You better knock on wood right now.
Okay, I think this desk is made of wood. Oh,
Thank you.
Who is it?
It's me, your pal, Marco Rubio. I'm back from the opening.
Oh shit, guys, Marco Rubio is in my house.
Here, have a gun. It'll keep you safe.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Guys, that was really freaky. Marco Rubio just came into my house and gave me a gun and left. He jumped out the window.
Did you call the police?
The police were with him.
Oh no.
Yeah, he left in a police car. Yeah.
Did he leave willingly in the police car, or did they finally catch him? Because Marco Rubio has been running around the Maine woods for a little while now.
He did have a lot of twigs and mud stuck to him. I think he might have been getting chased through the forest there. Okay, so Welcome back to Drama and Ramen.
You know, if you leave your weak moral character by your capitalism tree, Marco Rubio will come up in the middle of the night and give you an AR-15.
So welcome back to Drama and Ramen. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that, so I don't know where this is gonna be in relation, but if you're joining us again,
If you're hearing this, things have gone so bad. Oh my god.
My life is an actual dumpster fire.
The ceiling is cracking, water's coming in. I don't know how. Cats and dogs living together. It's horrible. Oh my god.
Marco
If you're
Rubio.
hearing this, one of our audio tracks is gone.
Yeah, so Zoe's audio got cut. Again.
I seriously don't understand how this is happening, because the last few times I thought, oh, well, maybe it was while I was responding to a text or something and I accidentally hit a button. But I haven't touched my phone since we started recording and it still stopped.
Yeah, let's just record a little like stock audio clip here that I can just post over the episode anytime Zoe's audio gets lost.
Okay, so I'll say boy, it was really cool when, and then we can edit like a funny joke in there later.
Well, no, I was thinking it would shed light on the fact that Zoe's audio got lost. But I mean, I guess your joke idea works too.
It could be, hi, this is Zoe. I screwed up again.
No, don't say that. I mean, you're not like maliciously doing this. It's like an honest mistake. You don't need to apologize.
You're not maliciously doing it like me.
You're not.
That's right. Those crashes were my fault.
What?
Yeah.
Simon, this face heel turn.
I was secretly Marco Rubio the whole time.
You gave yourself the gun and jumped out your own window?
No, no. At that part of the episode, we switched places.
Oh, so we're talking to Marco. Simon is gone.
Yeah, Simon jumped out the window. I pushed him out.
Isn't it weird how like
And
Marco
then
Rubio has like 3 different voices and they all sound like remarkably like us?
Yeah, it is weird.
Hey guys, I'm totally down for like turning Marco Rubio into like a recurring character on this show.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm down for that. I think if anything, we should bring Rad Dad back.
Okay.
As a recurring character. Okay. Yeah. So let's get back to the episode. We'll just go to the dad scene, I guess, and I'll figure out how to edit the rest.
Okay.
Let's do the stock audio right here. If you're hearing this, it means Zoe's audio just got lost. Sorry about that. We're just having a few technical difficulties over here at Drama and Ramen Studios. But don't worry, we'll be right back at you after these messages.
I'm sorry, I burped again.
Why did you momentarily turn into Goofy?
Oh, hiya, folks. Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2015. Oh, I told you.
Boob punch.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I said a curse.
Yeah. No cussing. Stefan.
I'm sorry.
That was actually
13 episodes of this show. I'm the only person who's ever cussed. I'm sorry. I can't.
That's not true. I'm
a loose cannon. Take me off the force.
I've had to censor me, you, and Catherine, but just never Zoe.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said any kind of swear ever.
Zoe, what's the worst word that you could ever say?
I don't know.
You can say it on this podcast. It's a safe space.
I mean, I already
This is a momentous occasion.
She hasn't done anything.
I know, but I mean, you can't let all these dozens of listeners down on air, live, as we are.
I mean, I already tweeted that I called my dog a boob punch, so.
Oh shit, Zoe, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out. God.
Chances are I probably already lost the audio, so.
Well, why don't you check right now to make sure? So
do you want to do? We can do like ratings and pitches now. Because
Well,
we haven't talked about the dad.
Yeah, let's finish because that was one of my favorite parts of the episode.
Scene ain't
and I think we should.
good.
No, okay, because all right. So in the show,
I'm going to sleep.
No, Stefan, come on.
I'm sorry, Simon.
Stefan.
Womp womp. That was me looking into the camera of Dramen and
Ramen. I'll edit that in.
So you can just the YouTube video for a hot second. It's just a photo of me looking, just lurking.
Yeah. Okay, so in the show, the dad is his job. He works as an extra in like the background of movies, and he's talking about his work as an extra, and it goes through a few scenes where he's in the background, and they're all like these two ladies. What is it? I don't remember what happens, but basically
they fight about
it's just,
something.
Yeah, it's just like the same scene over and over again with Stefan. What is this? What did you say?
That's an image of Ryuji from Persona.
Oh, okay. Movement.
That's YouTube's auto translate. It's trying to like pick up lyrics and like VO at the same time, I think.
For those of you listening, Stefan just sent a picture over of Best Boy Ryuji doing a bit of a motion, and at the bottom it says, "Movement part, I also like to move spiritual drugs. There is such proverb to it." Yeah, but anyway.
Ryuji's hot. I'm just saying it. He's hot.
Whoa, why would you say something so...
You have really low standards.
Zoe, that's kind of mean. Why are you being so mean to Ryuji?
I mean... scarf.
I'm not a big Persona fan, but I mean, I'd hit that. Anyway. So
I'm sorry.
It's going through, it's like basically the same scene over and over again where there's these two... Stefan, stop. I'm trying to describe Stefan, I can't be this turned on during the podcast. Sorry, that was weird.
Welcome to episode 69 of Drama and Ramen. We all have a sexual awakening for Ryuji.
Okay, so...
Wait, where does scarf go?
Sorry.
Basically, it's just the same scene with these two ladies having a fight at this table, and the dad gasping dramatically in the background over and over, except it's like in different time periods. So there's like a modern one, and then like some other setting, and then there's like way in the future, and he's in like this crazy green alien suit. And I can't really describe it, but that's the part that made me laugh out loud, and probably the only thing from, because I mean, I don't know, I'm a humorous person, I say, but I don't really like laugh out loud during when I'm watching stuff, you know, but that was good. It was good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't but that goes, so he's in the extra for like, I'll just give a quick rundown of this part because we should probably wrap this up soon. But he's an extra in like a war movie where he's dressed up as like a North Korean soldier, I think.
Yeah.
And then the movie, like the film crew leaves, but he's still there, like on the beach where he fell asleep, in the soldier outfit. So he like walks through the city in this soldier outfit, and everyone gets scared, and also attack him, and eventually he gets arrested, and ends up in the same police station as his son, who was arrested for, as you might guess, running through the city with no pants. Yeah, and it's humorous and it's funny, and I give it a solid good out of great rating.
I like this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know if it actually counts as a drama show because it was really more of a comedy. So I don't know if by our rules we were actually allowed to watch that show. But
I don't know. We watched Blazing Transfer Students, so
that's true.
I don't think we have set rules, very strict rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what did you guys think?
I liked it.
I thought this was a really well done comedy show.
Yeah. What about you, Zoe?
It was pretty funny. I wasn't expecting it to be that funny, just because we've watched such strange shows and I didn't really know what to make of them. And a lot of the jokes that a lot of shows try to make don't really land. So I wasn't expecting this to be super comical, and I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah. What would you guys rate it?
7 North Korean soldiers out of 10.
Topical. I would give this a solid 6 out of 10.
All right.
Maybe a 6.5.
All right.
I will probably continue watching this show.
Yeah. I'm going to give Sound of Your Heart 160 out of 200 beats per minute.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, because it's like a
Stefan,
heart.
stop!
Stefan!
He's powerful. He's powerful.
Oh,
You
look
can't
at that
stop
thrust.
Ryuji.
Honestly, we should probably just end the show on that note. But
Hold on, one more. Hold on. He's so proud. Look at him.
oh, what a cutie.
Hold on. No, wait. I have to pitch shows.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
And I'm really excited for this because I thought we would spruce up the occasion. We're going to mix it up
Okay.
this week.
Okay.
That's
Normally,
right, Steph.
I tell you the title of a show, and then I
Yeah.
give you a little description of it.
That's
This week-
Yeah.
I looked up each of the shows I'm going to recommend, and I found a description of each of them, and I'm going to read you those, and we're going to decide based on that.
Can we guess
Based
the
on
names?
just the description.
No, I'm going to read you the description, and then we're going to choose the description that's the most interesting.
Okay,
I
but
think we
can
should guess.
can we guess
the
the
names
names?
too?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
guess the name.
All right, cool.
Okay, so I have 3 descriptions for you.
And if we can, what do we get if we can successfully guess the name?
You get a nice framed picture of my boy Ryuji.
Ooh, all right, yeah, all right, I'm down.
Okay, so show number 1. The description
okay.
is, finally, her own place, freedom from mom and dad. But what would they say if they knew about her hot roommate?
Oh, finally her own place. How many guesses do we get?
I was just gonna read the 3 of them and then reveal the names when you choose one.
Oh, okay. But
Is that cool with you guys? Or do you wanna-
when does the name guessing occur though?
I didn't think there would be name guessing. I was just gonna read you the
You-
descriptions and then you choose one of those.
Stefan, you
Yeah?
just promised me that if I could guess the names correctly,
Okay, you can.
I got a framed picture. of Ryuji.
Yeah, if you guess one of the names correctly, then you can. Okay, guess the name for the show.
Okay. Girl house. Boy house. Boy house.
Girl House, Boy House is not the name of the show.
No, boy house, just boy house.
Boy House is not the name of the show.
Damn it. All right.
All right.
Okay.
The next description is
Yeah.
for a man who hasn't dated in 9 years. He's setting his sights high. He's going to need supernatural help.
Oh. Spook buddy.
It's
Ghost
not called.
starring Patrick Swayze.
It's not Spook Buddy or Ghost starring Patrick Swayze.
Wait.
What?
Spooky wingman.
It's not called Spooky Wingman. One more.
But it should be. Can we agree that it should be?
It should be called Spooky Wingman.
Okay. Boy house.
It's not called Boy House.
Is it called Girl House?
I figure if I keep guessing boy house, eventually it will be boy
Eventually
house.
we'll get to Boy House.
Yeah.
All right. The third
Okay.
description is: what do a hotshot CEO and a struggling veterinarian have in common? A golden retriever and a need for love.
A need for what?
A need for love.
Puppy love.
Nope.
Ooh, that's
Damn
a good
it.
one.
Puppy love is good, but it is not.
I gotta think more Asian.
Simon.
Sorry, that came off bad.
Hold on. Let me adjust my thinking so it's more ethnic.
I didn't mean like. Our golden retriever love.
You have one word. You got one
Is
of
it love?
There's 3 words.
I-
You got one of them.
Is it called Noble, My Love?
It is called Noble My Love. Zoe, you win a framed photo
No.
for Yuji. Simon, you get
No.
nothing.
No.
So
I only know that because I have it added to my list.
That's not fit. That's cheating.
So which of these descriptions would you like to watch, or which of these descriptions was the most interesting to you?
Spooky wingman.
Can you read the description of the first one again?
Finally, her own place, freedom from mom and dad. But what would they say if they found out about her hot roommate?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one too.
Okay. That is a show called Love Calls.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that does not at all.
You're
fit
right.
the
That
show.
wasn't the real title. It's called Boy House. Simon, I lied to you because I hate
Yes. Yes.
you. You still don't get Ryuji.
Oh.
Is the thing.
Our love can never be. Not even in the game.
All right. Join us next week when we watch Love Calls.
Yeah.
Cool.
And until then, catch you on the Ryuji side.
Ah!
Heyo.
All right. Bye.